In this video, we are going to talk about how to insert navigation so your learner can easily move from slide to slide. Now, navigation isn't absolutely necessary. The user can hit the space bar or the cursor and advance the slide, but I like to make something obvious so that the learner has a prompt to go to the next slide. So here I have a starter deck, and I've already placed a text box in the middle here. I have another video that shows you how to deal with text boxes. What I want to do is I want to put arrows on each side of this text box to prompt the learner to move the slide. So what I'm going to do is come up to Insert, Shape, and Arrow. And I'm going to pick the left arrow, and I'll draw it right next to the text box. Now, I want this arrow to perform an action. I want it to go to the previous slide. And when you're building your slide deck, I do recommend you do a template slide like this, and then just copy and paste it before you start putting in the words and the images. That way you only have to do this one time. So I've got my arrow there, and I've clicked on it to highlight it. Now I'm going to go up to the link button, Insert Link. I'm going to click on that. And in this case, I want this to just go to the previous slide. So I'm going to pick Slides and Presentation and select Previous Slide. So now if I copy and paste this slide, that arrow will appear in all the subsequent ones, and it'll make it much easier. Now let's put another arrow on the other side of the text box, and it's going to be a similar procedure. Notice I have put another blank slide there because I can't have it go to the next slide unless there is a slide there. So I'm going to click in that, and again, Insert, Shape, and this time I'll pick a right arrow, and I'll draw it on the other side of the text box. Make sure it's aligned. Check the text box. Yes, it's perfect. Click on it. Go up to the link. And Slides in this presentation, I just want it to always go to the next slide. So now I have one slide that's good for a template. It's ready to be filled out. I'm going to just right click and delete this slide here that I don't need. And I'm going to do a Control C or Command C, copy the slide, then Control V or Command V, paste however many slides I want. And notice that they all have the arrows for the navigation already built in. So I only had to do it one time. Once I know that this is my last slide, what I will do is I will come and highlight this and delete it, because when you're at the last slide, there is no next slide. So keep that in mind. And if you need to copy or paste, like I may want to copy this one, highlight it, copy. And I do want to have a next arrow on the the first slide of the deck, so it's there as well. So that is how easy it is to insert navigation into your digital flashcards.